will you feature my book on your podcast? And the answer to that is maybe, but probably not. And let me explain why. It's not due to being snobby. Okay. Most of the emails I get asking, will you feature my book on your show, are from books that are just not appropriate for the podcast for a couple of reasons. The first reason is that I get a lot of emails from people who have sent in books that aren't children's literature. The topic alone means like it's just not the right thing for the show. Like if you've written a parenting book or a self-help book or something like that, that's great, but I don't know anything about that stuff. And then I would say most of the emails that I get come in from people who are self-published authors or aspiring authors, and the books just aren't ready yet, or you're marketing the book wrong. Like, I would say the most common email I get from authors who want to be on the show say, I've written a children's book and it's about the value of, and then there's some like generic value like friendship or kindness or tolerance or inclusion.
Why do you need to learn about that when you've already got it in your life?
Well, that's, actually I've never discussed this with Chloe, but that's kind of exactly it. So sometimes people will write an email saying that their book is about a value that's kind of generic and pretty obvious. And the thing is, it's not that things like friendship or tolerance or kindness or inclusion are bad. It's just that those things are not a plot. They're also not character traits. And so on the occasions when I have reviewed the books that say, this is about the importance of friendship, or this is about the importance of inclusion, the stories, they're a value story. They're not a story, right? Like they're trying to teach a value in the same way that, say, like a lesson at church would or something like that, but they don't actually have a plot. Now, I don't want to say this to discourage any aspiring authors. Please keep writing. I absolutely want people to keep writing, and I absolutely want people to keep self-publishing. But if you are an aspiring author and you are sending out emails to, say, publishing companies or people like me, when you describe your book, please describe it in terms of who does interesting things and what actually happens. If you describe your book in terms of it has a generic value, that's not really very interesting. That's not actually literature. That's just like trying to teach kids a moral lesson, which is fine. But again, that's not literature. I can't even talk about it because I won't have anything to talk about. So I'm not being mean. I'm not being picky. I'm not being unkind to any of you. I just want to encourage you to maybe think about the stories you've written and really consider if whether or not you remembered to include a plot. Because if you're just trying to teach a moral lesson, that's fine, but that's a different genre from literature, and kids are not very likely to engage with a book that's just like telling them to do something that's already pretty obvious.